Hello, it's been quite some time, my friends. Not that anyone really cares, but yeah. Also, my parents are outside. That's pretty awkward. Pretty much. I'm doing a shoot in Manchester. That is, yeah, it's pretty mad to say. I can't lie. One, feels very pretentious, and two, it's just pretty cool, isn't it? It's with a brand called Mystery Football Shirts. If you're a boy and you live in the UK, you've probably heard of them. Because I see them all over, so pretty cool. Plus, there might be a free football shirt in it for me, so can't complain. But yeah, so that is on Tuesday, and it is currently Saturday. And the reason I'm filming on this Saturday is because a mental event is about to unfold. Mental is a certain word. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yesterday, I was in the pub watching the summer match with my friends, and I found out that my cousin has dropped out of a half marathon on Sunday. And long story short, I'm doing a half marathon tomorrow at 10 AM. Good news, I'm doing a half marathon. That's pretty fun, and I get to post it on my Instagram story and get loads of attention, and all that good stuff. Bad news, I've never ran further than 5k, so I think I might be fucked. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm shitting bricks, guys. I should be fine. I should be fine, right? Yeah, but I am gonna film a TikTok for it, so I'm gonna put some clips in now so you can see what went down. Is it possible to run a sub 2 hour half marathon as someone who's never run further than 5k? I bet my dad, an actual marathon runner, that I could run it in under 2 hours. Everything I had done had come down to this last stretch, with thousands of people witnessing the greatest bet in racing history. But who won? And that is what went down at the half marathon. I'm sitting here and I don't have a fucking clue, so... But anyway, let's go to Manchester. Let's go.
What the fuck are you doing?
Boys, I think I might be cooked. I can't move without making sounds that makes me sound like an old man. I'm here. I'm in Manchester. I have been for quite some time, actually. My train was at 10 and it's currently 4. Anyway, I'm starving, so I'm gonna have this melon that I forgot to have on the train, but it's now boiling hot and there's not a fridge in here, which is a bit annoying. I need to give you a room tour. Actually, let's do that first, eh? Yeah, I know you want to. I know you want to. So, my fellows, you come in the door and this is what you see. Yes, there's a lot of mess, but let's just ignore that. You come into the bathroom, there's me. Bit of a dirty mirror there, but let's just ignore that. Very nice, spacious mirror. Look at this bad boy. Woo! Nice big shower. Look, I love showers that are like them, like the waterfall type ones. They're so nice. I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a bath because I don't know if I've mentioned, but I actually did a half marathon yesterday, so
I wish you'd fuck off.
I was also hoping for a spa, but not one of those either. Bit weird, but moving on. Come through here, you've got one double bed and you've got a single bed. The reason why there's 2 beds is because it was actually cheaper to get a room with 2 beds than it was with 1. I don't know why, but if things get mental and we just get loads of birds back tonight, so that'll come in handy. Yeah, so 2 beds, got me charger and that, yeah, fun. Come over here, you got a nice sitting area. I'm gonna sit and do some work now because I do actually have loads of work to do, so gonna sit here and do some work, I guess. And what better place to do some work than somewhere with such a spectacular view? When I came in, the lad on the desk was like, "Oh, you're on the 10th floor, that's so sick." And I was like, "Oh, I thought I was gonna have some penthouse suite, crazy views and stuff." And I came up in the lift, which took forever, by the way. I was walking down the corridor. At the end of the corridor, there was this massive that window had an incredible view. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." And I came in my room and honestly, I ain't complaining though. This is still pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. Whatever that building is, I've got a great view of it. So You got to take the wins in these situations, my friend. That's pretty much it. Nice. So that's my crazy room tour. But I'm sorry, that's why was that so loud? I'm in a bit of a predicament right now because it's 4 o'clock. I'm quite hungry, but I'm also like really tired and really achy because I don't know if I actually told you guys, but I did a half marathon. Yes. In all seriousness, my legs are killing. Everything hurts. And I just can't be bothered. I'm pretty much numb throughout my entire body. I haven't mentioned it, but give me 2 seconds. This is the weather.
The weather! The weather!
Yeah?
The weather!
Yeah?
25 degrees. I'm here cooking away in my hotel room. Not that type of cook. That is a cook chair right there. And it's 25 degrees outside. I can't waste a day with 25 degrees. As a British person, that is literally a cardinal sin. So, plan probably is go out, get a coffee from Blank Street because, you know, I'm a basic white bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Blank Street's pretty cool. So, chill in the sun for a little bit on my lonesome, which is a bit weird. We all agree, but it's just got to be done. Probably order some room service because that excites me, and then get an early night because we do have a shoot in the morning, which is pretty crazy to say, and I'm pretty nervous. But anyway, it'll be lots of fun. So let's go. That is enough side quests for one day, methinks. Also, have you seen that you know those like
Come on!
like, the young kids, and he goes, me and you, bro, in Dubai, where they get the chefs to cook us some food. It's honestly one of the best videos I've ever seen. I've been quoting that on the daily, but yeah, don't know why I need to know that, but yeah, I've got some videos to film. I'm gonna get them out of the way because I'm bloody knackered. So, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get some food. A wise man once said, "You only go as far as you." Stop judging me, alright? I know you are. Well, I was gonna use the old telephone to order my room service. Turns out there's a QR code. No human interaction for me. Get in. This generation's cooked, you know. Question is, what do I actually want? It's between a margarita pizza or a butternut gobi danzak. Honestly, I'm excited for this. Still don't know what I'm gonna get, like, so I'm gonna surprise you. Just a bloody $5 to get it bloody brought upstairs. Look, I don't know if you can see that. Literally a $5. God, that's like Uber Eats on steroids. Do I sound much better now? I thought what a fucking idiot. Do you know what I've realised as well? Like, actually, I don't like being alone. I was gonna say I don't like being alone, but yeah, obviously not like being alone. That makes it sound like I don't like being single. But what I mean is, like, when I'm travelling or I'm doing like little trips or stuff like that, like, being alone is so boring. Like, I feel like I just need people just to bounce off of and talk to. As today, like, yes, I did things that I wanted to do myself. I'm just bored like that. I need the boys or I need my family, you know? I went to Italy last year by myself for 4 days, and it was brilliant. It was so good, and I loved it. But it would have been even better if I had people there with me, because, I don't know, it's just fun, isn't it? You're with your boys, or you're with your family. Although saying that, I do value my me time. That sounded a bit weird, didn't it? I apologise for that. I'll tell you what I did get when I was out. I got some shaving foam and a razor. I can never grow a beard. Like, I don't think in my life I will ever grow a beard, because it's pathetic. It's honestly pathetic. I just get these, like, wispy, scraggly, weird looking hairs on my chin. Please ignore my hair. Yeah, just ignore that. And I know it's probably very echoey, so ignore that as well. I went into Boots to get shaving stuff because, like I said, I've got some scraggly, horrible hairs. And no one was there to take me bloody security tag off, so, you know, I thought, I don't know how this is gonna, oh. Well, that was easy enough. Fair enough, I thought I was gonna have a right nightmare with that. Here we go. Believe it or not, I don't have to do this very often. I probably have to shave once a month. I've got a little pedo-y shadow tash, and the reason behind that is, in April last year, I went to see June 2 with my dad, and I absolutely loved it, so much so that I really started to like Timothy Chalamet, and then I noticed that he had a shitty little pedo tash as well, although his is a bit better than mine. But I thought, oh well, if he can pull it off, then I can pull it off. Probably being a bit too generous to myself, but I've kept it, and yeah, it's not grown in 6 months, so you know, yeah, just one of those. But yeah. Also, I'm so excited to go in that shower. By the way, look at. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love a shower. If I could spend an hour in the shower every day, I would. Anyway, let's do this. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god, it's fucking broke. Oh my god. No wonder it was like £1. Wait, what? Come on, man. What the hell, man? One cut. Not bad. You know what? That's not bad going. I literally had about 4 hairs to shave anyway, so it didn't really matter. But we'll take it. Easy. Right, I'm gonna have a shower, which I'm, as I've said several times, I'm very excited for. Boys, it's 9 o'clock. I've just finished watching Corrie, and it is literally, it literally looks about midday outside. I'm gonna show you 2 seconds. Look at that. You would never think that is 9 o'clock at night. It is clear blue skies up there. What the hell? Now, don't get me wrong, I love summer. Summer is by far my favourite season, and it's brilliant. But whenever it's like get light outside and I'm not out doing stuff, I just feel like I've wasted the whole day, because I feel like loads of people are still out doing loads of fun things, and I'm just here because it's still light and warm outside. It's still about 20 degrees outside. I should be going out living my life, but I'm in here watching Corrie by myself. Yeah, that's the only downside. But I suppose there's way worse things that could be happening, so I don't mind. Speaking of which, I am very excited for summer. I'm gonna hopefully plan a lot of stuff, but as I said before, I'd rather not go on these holidays by myself, so hopefully people will come with me. But if not, I'd rather go on them by myself than not go at all. So that's what I'm thinking. Tell you what, I'd love to go to Australia. I know it's like that classic like quarter life crisis where everyone goes to fucking Australia and joins a run club and, you know, swims in the sea at 5 AM, which to be fair sounds pretty neat. I wouldn't bloody change my whole life there. I would just go for a few weeks because it looks quite fun. Although I am deathly scared of spiders and like weird creatures, so you know, I'll take it or leave it at that point. Oh, I also want to do a lot of wild camping, like Luke from the Outdoor Boys. I'm gonna do lots of that because I probably watch about 3 Outdoor Boys videos a day. Hi. If you couldn't tell, this is like a month or 2 late. I filmed this in like May, or maybe even April. It's now June, and as you can tell, Luke from the Outdoor Boys has quit YouTube. What the fuck? Not a happy time, but naive little me back then, he did not know a thing, so it is what it is, I guess. Speaking of which, I'm gonna put one on now. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, put on some Outdoor Boys, and go to bed about 10. Whether you watch my short stuff or not, I don't know if you do, I don't know if you care. You probably don't care about this, but whoever you are, I appreciate you being here. Which so cringe. Without it being cringe. Without it being cringe at all. Thank you very much for being here, because the fact that I'm in Manchester doing a shoot for a pretty cool company would not be possible without all this. So, cheers. Morning. Do you know what? I actually slept really, really well last night, despite the fact that I felt like I was sleeping in a crisp packet. I don't know what it is about hotel beds, but I just can't pull them out the, like, you don't, like, I felt like I was vacuum sealed pretty much. So the shoot today is 10 till 4. I can't imagine it being that long, I don't think. But we'll see. And since it's with mystery football shirts, I'm hoping I might get a football shirt out of it. But if not, no complaints on my end. But that will be pretty sick. What a beautiful day, man. It's like 23 degrees. Yeah, exciting times. I was at the pub the other day and I found someone who genuinely knows more in between his quotes than me. I didn't think that was possible. And I was literally blown away. He could rattle them off. Like, I was really impressed. Thing is, I have to check out here before 11, but the shoot starts at 10. So I'm gonna have to actually check out of here at like 9:30, then go to the shoot with all my shit, which is a bit annoying, but such is the modern world, my good fellows. So I'm gonna go in the shower. I always say shower now because of Olivia Neal. Honestly, I'm a straight, normal bloke. I'm not much of a bloke. Like, I'm just a straight dude, right? And I fucking love Olivia Neal's podcast, or I did before it, got cut. When there's not a rest is history, I listen to an old Olivia Neal podcast, and they're just so entertaining. I need that back. So Olivia, if you know what I'm saying this, please bring that bad boy back. Holy smokes. Also, she has such an ideal life, honestly. Like, I think genuinely, if I could have the male equivalent of anyone's life, it would probably be hers. Borderline perfect. She has a Porsche, she has a house in West London. I suppose we're getting a little taste of that today, so let's not complain and let's be grateful for what we've got, because today is a very exciting day and I'm gonna hop in the shower right now. Right, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've just started watching one of her videos, but instead, yeah, because I need to finish my coffee anyway, so let's not dwell on it. But anyway, this video, she's in Paris, right? And look at her morning coffee. Look at this.
What is on this tray, guys? If you know,
look, so she's got to get. Oh, sorry, Olivia. Look at that, and look at the tray it's all on. Look at my setup. I've got UHT milk on the thing. I've got me fucking coffee cup there, and that's my view. That's my view. I just thought that was quite funny. So, yeah, on your way. It's time to go. Let's go. Shoot done. What is up, my dudes? Yeah, the shoot was fun. I just completely stopped recording afterwards because I just thought, what's the point? I did get a free top, but what can you do? Let's not dwell on it. I had lots of fun doing the shoot, and yeah, I'd do it again if anyone's watching from Mr. Watershed. So. But no, I know no one gives a shit, so I'm not going to talk about it. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later, my friend. Have a good one.